If you're looking for the best soccer socks, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Adidas Rivalo Ox Socks. Most of Adidas' modern socks, such as the Rivalry over the calf. Ox socks are made of a relatively thin synthetic blend. These socks are made of 93% polyester, 4% spandex, and 3% nylon. This reduces sweating and moisture buildup in game, which can help to prevent blistering. Plus, these synthetic materials are quite durable. This sock in particular can last for an entire season or more quite easily. Another benefit of these thin socks is the exceptional control it offers, making it a great option for wingers and midfielders. The downside to this is that it isn't incredibly warm, so it's not suited to goalkeepers playing in frosty conditions. Despite the actual socks being thin, the sole is reasonably padded, which you definitely notice when playing, especially when the sock is new. Overall, this sock is a great all-rounder, offering great comfort while maintaining that barefoot feel depending on your soccer cleats. It's also priced fairly reasonably and comes in a range of different colors to match your team's strip. Moving on to the next, at number 2, Nike Classic Roman 2 Soccer Socks. Like Additive, Nike also makes a nice thin synthetic sock designed to wick moisture and sweat using their dry fit fabric. However, these socks are designed for a better, more snug fit. The calf portion is quite tight, which helps to keep your shin guards in place, and Nike has customized each sock specifically for the left and right foot. This results in a better fit, particularly around the toe area. Plus, you can take your pick from a range of different lengths. Crew, OTC, and OTK are all available. However, if you don't want a tight sock, the Nike Classic probably isn't for you. For some players, this compression fit can be quite uncomfortable, even though these socks can wick away moisture and sweat better than other looser options. The Classic also uses a medium-density synthetic material, achieving a good balance between warmth and feel for the ball. Whether this will suit you is also down to personal preference. Despite coming in a heap of different colorways, Nike's product can be relatively expensive depending on your size. The number 3 position is held by Adidas Team Speed Soccer Socks. If you're looking for a snug sock and the Nike Classic doesn't appeal to you, Adidas' Team Speed might be your best bet. Like the aforementioned product, these socks are designed to be quite tight and are customized for each foot, meaning they fit really nicely. At the same time, they're pretty stretchy, meaning you'll have no issues getting them on. The difference between the Adidas Team Speed and the Nike Classic is the former is a bit thinner and is quite long. Don't let the picture fool you. You'll get knee-high socks unless you order a size down. This isn't an issue really though. If you just want an over-the-calf option, you can fold these socks down over your shin guards. As with the 2 pairs we've reviewed so far, these socks come in a heap of different colors. It's also quite reasonably priced compared to most of Nike's options. Next, at number 4, we have Adidas Traxion Premier Soccer Socks. The main reason you get blisters when playing soccer is the friction that's generated between your socks and your cleats as you run around the pitch. This consistent rubbing works away at your feet as the game progresses, resulting in painful sores and blisters. As a result, Adidas has produced a sock with traction areas around the heel and foot to increase grip inside your cleat. For players like myself who get blisters pretty much every game, this grippy material is awesome. It's definitely worth a shot if you're prone to developing sore spots when playing. Apart from the traction areas, these socks is pretty standard. It's made of a relatively thin synthetic composite with Climalite technology, which offers decent breathability. Each sock is custom fitted to your left and right foot respectively, meaning they're pretty comfortable and fit nicely. They also come up to just below the knee, which is what many players prefer. The number 5 position is held by Socksnet Acrylic Soccer Socks. Now we'll have a look at some cheaper soccer socks. If you're not prone to blisters, you wear your socks out quickly, no matter how thick they are, or you're buying for a younger child, it can be worth opting for a less expensive option. The Socksnet Acrylic socks come in a pack of 3 and are priced very nicely. They're also pretty thick and have a cushioned sole, so the durability isn't as bad as you might think for the price. However, they're not incredibly breathable. If you normally suffer from blisters, these aren't the socks for you. All the regular colors are covered, so you'll have no problem pleasing your team manager with these socks. Because Soxnet is a relatively small brand, they promise to help you if you have issues with the fit or the durability of these socks. Apart from the price, this is probably the biggest advantage of these socks compared to a Nike or Adidas option. The number 6 position is dominated by Adidas Metro Roman 4 soccer socks. The Adidas Metro Roman 4 is another budget option, but it's not quite as cheap as the Soxnet socks we reviewed above. These socks are a bit thinner though, which helps to keep your feet cool and reduce sweating. However, the downside to having thin socks is that they can wear out quickly. These socks don't come in as many colors as our #5 pick, although you can get them with stripes. So if you're looking for a basic, breathable sock from a trusted brand, the Metro Roman 4 is a great buy. We must say though that it's probably worth looking at Adidas' premium options to ensure the longevity of your new socks, as they're not that much more expensive. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Adidas Utility All Sports Socks. Adidas also makes a superb all-round over-the-calf sock that's quite thick and has a cushioned sole. However, this isn't a sock designed specifically for soccer. Rather, it's made for athletes who play a wide range of sports. This isn't really an issue. In fact, if you play other sports such as baseball in the summer season, you can use this pair of socks for both, which is great, because they are designed for comfort in a range of sports. These socks don't offer the greatest feel for the ball when playing, which can be an issue for some players. As with other synthetic options from Adidas, the Climalite composite material is very breathable and comfy when playing as well as when you're walking around the pitch per game. Because this is a tight-fitting sock, it doesn't fall down easily, meaning shingle tape will be necessary for most players. The number 8 position is held by Adidas Copa Zone Cushion Roman 2 soccer socks. If you're a goalkeeper, you live up north, and the rest of your team is decent, chances are you might get a bit chilly between the sticks from time to time. Fortunately, Adidas make a thicker sock, the Copa Zone Cushion, to keep you nice and toasty. Although these socks aren't made with naturally warm materials such as wool, they have added cushioning for protection, which acts as a barrier from the chill. However, on the rare occasion that you play the only other good team in the competition, or it happens to be warm, the synthetic Climalite fabric will help to keep your feet cool by wicking sweat away from your body. What's more, the Copa Zone cushion socks are very reasonably priced and come in a ton of different colors. They're also quite durable, which is essential for goalkeepers and outfield players alike. This is in part due to the thicker material used. The only issue with this pair of socks is the build quality. Some have reported issues with the stitching of Adidas' signature 3 stripes at the top of the sock. In saying this, having a few loose threads isn't a big deal really for most players, as they don't tend to unravel during play. Next at number 9, we have Nike Academy over-the-calf socks. Instead of just making the entire foot area padded, Nike has designed this sock with a thicker toe and heel area for durability and to prevent rubbing. As a result, this sock has a great feel for the ball and can last for ages depending on your position and how often you play. In my experience, it was always the toe area that split first, so it's good to see Nike work to specifically address this issue. Apart from the toe/heel padding, this is an awesome synthetic sock. Nike's dry fit technology combined with a thin calf material does a good job keeping you cool. If you have the occasional blister with your club's generic pair of socks, the Nike Academy is a great option. However, if you're prone to severe sores, it's a better idea to go with a sock specifically designed to reduce the occurrence of blisters and also use other blister prevention strategies. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Litao soccer socks. If your kids find your club's generic socks pretty uncomfortable, Litao's youth option is likely your best bet. They're designed to be super stretchy, meaning most children can put them on or take them off without help. The cotton/synthetic composite material works well for moisture wicking, while also ensuring the socks are super soft and comfortable when playing. I'd say overall, these are probably the best soccer socks for younger kids on the market right now. That's all for today. We upload sports product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.